American composer George Gershwin was surprised in early 1924 when he saw an advertisement in the New York Times for a concert that would include his new jazz concerto, a piece which he knew nothing about. After discussing it with the band leader Paul Whiteman, who advertised and later conducted the concert, the two came to the agreement that Gershwin would, in fact, write and perform a new concerto with Whiteman's band. Because he only had 5 weeks to write it, he decided to forego a full-length concerto in favor of a shorter, more free-form work. As Gershwin himself explained, the musical ideas came suddenly and in full. Quote, "It was on a train that I suddenly heard and even saw on paper the complete construction of the Rhapsody in Blue from beginning to end. I heard it as a sort of musical kaleidoscope of America, of our vast melting pot, of our unduplicated national pep, of our metropolitan madness." End quote. In the piece, he aimed to, quote, "express our manner of living, the tempo of our modern life, with its speed and chaos and vitality." End quote. Set in one movement, the piece opens with the iconic glissando for clarinet, which Gershwin did not originally intend. The opening was originally notated as a trill followed by a scale, but at a rehearsal, Ross Gorman, Whiteman's clarinetist, elided the notes, creating the glissando, and Gershwin liked it so much he changed the score. The clarinet then follows this with a jazzy, oscillating melody. Toward the end of this excerpt, listen to how the clarinetist plays a scale into the melody, this time on the muted trumpet. That scale gives us an indication of how this piece originally began. After the piano and orchestra trade phrases of this melody, the piano takes over for an extended solo. The piano part here sounds improvised, a hallmark of many fantasies. Here's just a portion of that piano solo. After about 2 minutes of solo piano, the orchestra then re-enters with an upbeat march version of the theme. Not long after that, the jazz influence becomes even more apparent in the next section of the piece. Gershwin then takes the tag from the very end of the opening clarinet solo and brings it into full focus. Here the main theme interjects this newly fully formed melody, reversing the roles from the beginning. True to the piece's title, characters come and go in rapid succession, the full orchestra interjecting between extended piano solos, all of which vary the themes presented in the first 5 minutes of the piece. After the second of these extended solos, a more lyrical, almost romantic section presents a new theme. The piano then plays with this new material in a third long solo, slowly picking up the momentum into the final section with both the solo piano and the full orchestra. The piece ends with an almost majestic version of the tag that followed the clarinet's opening theme, and one final full orchestra rendition of the main theme.